It's debilitating, and it incapacitates you beyond the point of any semblance of recognition of you remaining in control of your faculties. What am I talking about? The disease of negativity. When you inundate yourself with these things, you are just absolutely drowning in the sepsis, the detritus, and the decay of low vibrational frequencies, that you're soaking up from this system that you're plugged into. That's why your first negative default setting instantaneously is always envisioning worst case scenario situations, that it won't work out. It's going to be a horrendous and abysmal failure. This is why people have a jaded, bitter, and cynical mentality, a horrible outlook on life. Not too many people say, yeah, it's going to go great. Don't worry about it. Very calm, very assuring, very certain. They don't. They just instantly hit that panic button. And that's when, all bets are off. And this cripples you. It paralyzes you emotionally, metaphysically, spiritually, mentally, cerebrally, physically. Your feelings and emotions are just cluttered now and all just absolutely paralyzed and basically neutralized. It is definitely debilitating to the point where you become incapacitated emotionally when you continuously connect with the system and inundate yourself with the frequencies that it's transmitting constantly. That's why you have panic and worry over money, over your job, your life, your family, constantly worrying. You're not focusing and living in the moment. You're not happy. You're not connected to your higher self. You don't have any semblance of joy or happiness in your life. Most people don't. Obviously, this isn't a blanket explanation for people's lives, and I'm not lumping everybody into the same gradation, but what I'm doing is predominantly this is what most people are going through right now because of the economy, inflation, cost of living, taxes, possible recession coming, or even a depression worse than what we've already been experiencing, economic hardships, all of these things. This just hits the panic button on people. It's fear mongering because they know fear works very well all the time. And if you have any sense of your finances being threatened to be taken away, you'll panic and you'll lose your mind. That's the whole point of why they do what they do to you. These are exercises that they practice on you. It's just an exercise. It's not actually the final plan. They just want to test the waters to see how you're going to react before they initiate the final sequence, which is whatever it is. It's not going to be beneficial to human beings, that's for sure. But the whole point I'm trying to make with this video is that don't allow these things to incapacitate you, to the point where you are no longer in control of anything. When you are totally paralyzed beyond the point of rational thought, and you're incapacitated, and you're debilitated, and you're crippled by these things, then you were never in control of your own energy. You have to practice to understand that no matter what happens in this outside holographic illusion, don't let it affect you. Because you have to be plugged into something different, something else, something that's not this. And what is that? Your higher self, in here. Your authentic self. That is your connection to Source, because you are Source, expressing itself in this form temporarily, only for a while. Because then when you go, you're not taking any of these things with you, because it's not your home. You're not from here. The physical body was born into this earth, but the soul incarnated into that body to animate that body as a life force. Because your soul is the power supply to the body. And the power supply to the soul, of course, is God. And your higher self. Because your higher self is actually tethering itself to you through an umbilical cord. Because if you could see what's actually going on, everything is tethered with umbilical cords. We all are. And all of those cords lead back to the womb of God. Straight truth. So don't hit the panic button. You won't be incapacitated or debilitated. You won't be paralyzed beyond the capability of rational thought. That's the time when you have to remain calm, cool, and collected, brothers and sisters. Trust me. But unfortunately, it doesn't roll like that. Whenever they hit the panic button, it's every man for himself, and they all scatter. And that's when the primitive instincts take over. And that's never a good thing for anybody.